Hey man.
Yo man, what's up man? What's wrong man? You're in trouble today. What's wrong man?
Damn man.
What's wrong bro?
Hey man. I'm really confused man.
You're confused about what man?
So there's this task man. It's
Uh-huh.
about management information system man.
Okay.
So all of the students have to make a video presentation about what is the meaning of blockchain.
The blockchain. So you don't understand about the blockchain or what?
Not at all man.
Oh, okay man, I got you. So if I want to explain this, so what is blockchain? It's like a very amazing technology that we have right now. So blockchain is
Wait.
Yo.
Can you talk slowly man?
Okay.
Because I want to write it.
Oh, you want to write that out? Okay. You got that man? Okay, that's good.
Let's do this.
Okay. So blockchain is the best global distributed ledger or database running on millions of devices and open to anyone, right? So this is like some sort of data box, like a big data box. So we're not just information, but anything of value, money, but also titles, deeds, identities, even goods can be moved from them. So it's stored and managed securely and privately. Powerful intermediaries like government and banks established through mass collaboration and clever code rather than trust. So this is a definition by Don Tapscott and Alex Tapscott, like that. So if I can summarize it all, it's like this big and large place of where you can store a lot of informations, like accounting informations, political information, stuff like that, and then you can make it public or even make it private too, and you can just share it easily with everyone you want.
So it is basically a platform for the data to be stored.
Yeah, that's true.
I see, man.
That's true.
Oh,
That's true.
you helped me a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh. So now we have the meaning of blockchain. So
Yeah.
I really wonder, what is the benefit for using blockchain, man?
So benefits of using blockchain, eh?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Oh, that's nice question. If I can segment it into a few parts, there's like 4 benefits to blockchains.
So there are only 4 benefits.
4 benefits of blockchains. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. You wanna know what they are?
No.
No.
Okay, just kidding. Of
Just
course.
kidding.
I
Of course,
want.
you wanna know.
This is for
Okay.
my video presentation,
Oh,
man.
okay, yeah, that's
No,
cool. Yeah,
I have to
cool.
master
Okay,
this blockchain
I got
thing.
you, man. I got you.
You
Okay.
got me, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Give you 5, man. Nice, man.
Okay, man. So the first one, the benefits of blockchain. There's thing that's called built-in security.
Built-in security.
Yeah. So in every blockchain, there's this thing called the encryption. So if you want to ask what is encryption, right? So encryption is like this digital key, which is makes your data in the blockchain very secure, right?
Yeah.
So by using this thing called the encryption, there's not a lot of people can access your data too freely, right? Even though you can share this data with everyone, but there's things that you need to access this data. So there's no way a stranger will access your data and misuse that data of yours like that.
But
Yeah.
from what I know,
Uh-huh.
I've had this, right?
Yeah.
And I can do that as well.
Uh-huh.
I can protect my data, so anyone that I don't know couldn't see my data.
Oh yeah. That's true, man. That's true. But if you imagine blockchain, it's you have hard disk, but hard disk is only have limits 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, like that, right? But with blockchain, you can have almost unlimited amount of data.
Ooh.
And the thing is, when you use blockchain, you can really share it with everyone you want. So, and even though you share it with anyone you want, you can pick specifically which person you want to share it with. So again, with the built-in security like that, no stranger can access your data. So that's why it will keep your data secure while having the pleasure of sharing it with a lot of people like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's the first benefit. So if you want to know, if you want to know the next one, the second benefit of using the blockchain, there's thing that's called real-time transparency and auditability. So a blockchain isn't really just a system to use for storing data, but it also will, how you call it, not analyze, identify, yeah, what transaction have you done, and what people have used your service, like that. So with using the blockchain, you can see it can make the job of auditing really easy because
Oh, so it's like
yeah.
the accounting journal, right?
Yeah, accounting journal.
Accounting
Yeah,
journal.
exactly.
I
Yeah,
see.
like that.
So
Yeah.
you can see the output, input, output,
Yeah,
input.
that's exactly
Which one
it.
is direct
Yeah.
material,
Yeah,
indirect
yeah,
material?
that's exactly it.
Man,
Yeah,
blockchain is
yeah.
really awesome,
It's
man.
really awesome, man. Yeah, that's right. You can see
Damn.
when like the transaction is done within the blockchain. You can see like who bought your stuff, what stuff did they buy, and what price was it, and then like was it any like problems with the transaction and stuff like that. It makes your like business really easy with using the blockchain. Like
I
that.
see.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. And if you want to know like what's like the other types of benefits, right? There's four. I explained two, right?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
This,
So,
yeah.
I think 4 is too much, man.
It's too much, man.
I think 4 is too much.
No, man. You have to know, man. You have to know this.
Oh,
It's-
sure,
yeah,
man?
Yeah, man. It's
But I think
fine.
it's too much, man.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
fine.
handle this.
No,
Oh
it's-
my
you
god.
have to know this. You have to know this.
Okay, okay,
I have to explain the magic of blockchain itself. So yeah. So this third benefit of blockchain, right?
Oh my god, man. Here we go again, man.
No, man, it's nice. So the
Okay,
third
okay,
one
okay.
is like called the blockchain programmability or the smart contract. So
Smart what?
smart contracts.
Smart
right?
contract.
You're like you're confused. Like what the hell does that mean, right?
Oh my.
Yes, you're confused. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So like the sort of benefits like the smart contract. So an important component of blockchain technology is its ability to support and execute a thing called smart contracts. A smart contract is a software code representing business logic. For example, smart contracts could represent the terms and conditions of legal contracts. Smart contracts are embedded and self-executed by the blockchain technology. So there's this thing called in the blockchain you can program your blockchain to have this thing called smart contracts. So like when you're having a transactions, you can have your own like legal contracts and like terms and conditions in the blockchain itself. So people can just see like what are your terms and conditions, what are the legal conditions of your transactions and like stuff like that. So there's this another example. So take as a hypothetical example, a simple apartment rental agreement, right, between two parties, right? So
Yes.
it's just like the real world example. So if there's two people want to
Oh, how about?
yeah.
Can you give me an example of with the topic of prostitute, man?
No, man, no. The person
No?
it's not legal.
Prostitute is not legal, man?
It's not legal so far, man. So I'm just
Oh.
gonna give you
I
the.
thought
No, man,
it's
not
legal,
good.
man.
No, man. It's just.
What about Alexis, man?
No, that's a different topic, man.
Different topic.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna give you like the rental agreement, right, between two people with an apartment.
Ah.
Okay.
Sounds boring, man.
It's fine, man. It's fine. Just it makes you understand more. So
Okay.
a smart contract could be programmed and helped and programmed and deployed to a blockchain to accept a digital currency payment. So like Bitcoin, yeah, you know Bitcoin,
Oh,
right?
of course, I
Yeah,
play
you know,
Bitcoin,
You know
man.
Bitcoin. Oh, that's nice. You must be very rich now, right?
Of course, man.
So like yeah. So from like a currency payment like Bitcoin from the renter, right? And it's
see.
in a way similar to a series of post data checks and automatically distributed predetermined portions of the payment to the owner over time. So the digital currency transfer would happen within the blockchain without requiring a trusted third party such as bank to process the payment. So a blockchain can make your transactions much easier and your like deals with other people.
Okay,
much
so
easier.
that's the point. Make
Yeah, that's the
transaction
point.
much easier.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Okay,
that's the thing,
smart contract makes
Make
transactions
much more
easier.
Yeah.
That's what he said,
That's
bro.
that's what I said, man. So yeah, and the fourth one is like there's actually no single point of failure. In the
No
block.
single point of
Yeah,
failure.
so what does that mean? So people can access your you can access your blockchain from any time you want.
I
So
see.
even though like maybe there's something wrong with the system or the software itself, but the blockchain has this kind of they're not always online. So even though there's something wrong with the software itself, you can access it all the time you want. So there's no need you have to work together with someone else. So if you want to access this data, that person has the ability to access data too. You don't have to do that. So it's all free. So even though one part failed, your part doesn't really get affected by it. It's like that.
So, okay.
Yeah. It's just like a much certain way of like you can access your data whenever you want. It's just only that.
Oh, practice.
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 Yeah. Practice.
Okay.
Yeah. That's practicality.
It's practicality.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So we already have 4 benefits
Yeah,
of
for
blockchain.
benefits. Yeah, that's true.
So the first one is build security, which
Yes.
means I can save a lot of sexy photos of my ex.
You can do whatever you want with it, man.
But more security.
More security, that's right.
Then the second one is we have the accounting journal.
Yeah.
So we can track all of our transactions.
Yeah, it's more.
And the third one is smart contract.
Yeah.
Easier to
Transactions to do transactions with other people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the fourth one is
No point of failure.
no point of failure and anti-failure.
Yeah, it's really practical. The blockchain is really practical.
Practical. Okay. Noted.